Hi folks. Today is the 7th of October in the year of our Lord 2024. I make note of the date because 1 year ago in 2023, the 7th of October, a whole bunch of savages, Palestinian savages, Hamas savages, crossed from Gaza into Israel and murdered innocent civilians, well over 1,000 in that one day, capturing hundreds of hostages, dragging them back into Gaza and hiding them in various places. And among the hostages and among the casualties were some Americans. Now, let's review how this all came about. Of course, it was supported by the nation of Iran. Not the people. The majority of the people are decent people in Iran. It's the thugs, the Muslim clerics in Iran who run the country with an iron fist, who support terrorism throughout the region, instigated the invasion of Israel from Gaza by the Hamas savages. So now, can we blame the savage leaders in Iran? Yeah, we can do that, and to be accurate. But let's go a little further back. You know who I blame is the number one responsible? President Jimmy Carter, Democrat. What? The man's 100 years old. Why are you blaming him? Because he was not always 100 years old. In 1979, while he was in office, the leader of Iran was a gentleman that euphemistically referred to as the Shah of Iran. Taking place in his country in '79 were Muslim rioters demanding he abdicate and he leave the country. But he was going to squash this rebellion in the streets. Jimmy Carter sent an American Air Force general into Iran to meet with the Shah and tell him, bye-bye, you have to go, buddy. Let the streets take over. You just live a peaceful life outside of Iran to prevent further bloodshed. So the Shah, with no support from the United States, said, hey, I'm going to leave. And he left. And in his place, to fill the vacuum, was a savage, Ayatollah Khomeini, who was in exile in France at the time. He comes into Iran and he now becomes the leader, creating a savage state in that country. Now remember, he only acceded to that level of authority because Democrat Jimmy Carter told the Shah to leave. So the savage Khomeini, to thank President Carter, you know what he did? He had his thugs invade the U.S. Embassy, keep the people there as hostages for a couple of 100 days, and did not release them until President Ronald Reagan won the election, the subsequent election, because the savage in Iran knew that Ronald Reagan was not going to play around. So that's why it was released. They released the hostages. And subsequently, further years down the road, the savages in Iran have been supporting terrorism throughout the region, supplying weapons and bombs that maimed and killed and wounded many American service personnel. So that's why on this day, let us remember, 100% guilty, Iran, 100% guilty, the savages that crossed over from Gaza, they are guilty. And the Israeli military defense force, they're not guilty. They're doing the right thing to eradicate, to eliminate these savages who attack their country, who attack their fellow countrymen and women. All right, folks. So now you know. We'll see you. God bless you. God bless America. God bless the nation you happen to be. And God bless the good, decent people of Israel. And please protect them. I don't understand why people hate them. I'm just confused by that. See ya.